alleged perpetrators. 1 year after starting Operation Lone Star and ordering DPS troopers and the Texas National Guard to the border, Governor Greg Abbott is now renewing calls to stop illegal drugs from coming in from Mexico.
The governor's schedule took him to Weslaco today with other high-ranking leaders. In addition to trying to stop the flow of people crossing illegally into the United States, the governor highlighted the need for Texas to step up to stop the epidemic of fentanyl flowing into the U.S.
The governor today also said he wants to increase the penalty for dealing fentanyl to what he called a murder crime. It comes as the state faces a recent surge in overdose deaths. KXAN's JLO Washington is live at the state capitol to break down the statewide push now to address this crisis. And JLO, some are split on what actually needs to be done right now.
Hey, Robert. Yeah, well, Governor Abbott wants to create this law not only to send a strong message to dealers who may be dealing those drugs here locally, but also those who may be trafficking them from across the border. Of course, he's blaming Texas seeing an increase in fentanyl on a lack of border security. But then you have others on the other side who are saying the reality is people who want to use drugs are going to find a way to get them. Boots on the ground, this group supporting safe injection sites, clean syringes for drug users, and other reduced harm services.
Everybody can follow me.
They went to Texas Senator Ted Cruz's downtown Austin office to ask that he help maintain federal funding.
There are thousands of people dying.
Behind one of the rally signs was Aaron Ferguson.
I'm a person who's been using drugs for most of my life.
An addict.
I wouldn't be standing in front of you right now if it wasn't for people who broke the law back when it was illegal to do syringe exchange in order for me to get a clean syringe.
While some feel the crisis has more to do with drug use than the supply,
we have been trying to cut off the supply of drugs for the last 100 years.
Governor Greg Abbott doubles down on his stance for more border security.
Texas is now building a border wall, which is the exact same border wall that President Trump put up. We're having to do all of this in part to address this massive inflow of fentanyl.
Abbott says recent overdoses in Texas are among new drug users, citing CDC data that he says shows fentanyl was the leading cause of death for 18 to 45-year-olds last year.
We can send a message that if you traffic in these drugs, if you give one of these drugs to somebody and somebody dies from it, you could be prosecuted for murder.
While there's a divide on how to deal with the crisis, all agree something needs to happen now.
If we don't start meeting the crisis with care and compassion and love, we're going to continue to see our family members die.
Now, Abbott didn't detail how soon we could see an increase in penalties for dealing fentanyl, but he did say that he plans on looking at what other states have already implemented as a model for Texas.